Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you are feeling well. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel and watch complete video till end for supporting me. So let's start today's information. These are some updates on Iraq and Iraqi dinar.
We know that the Iraqi dinar has been on the forex and trading upward, and also on the bank screens. They can see it trading upward, and it made some nice moves. From just over $4, $6, probably on its way to $8. And that's what we want to see happening. A dinar is a dinar in country. Whatever they come up with, that's what it's going to be for them. But outside the country of Iraq, on an international level, the Iraqi dinar is going to grow in value, and you're going to watch it grow. You're going to say, hey, it's at $1.50 to 1, sold. Trade everything in. Somebody may say, well, let me wait a little bit more. A few weeks go by. Hey, look, it's up at $2. Exchanging everything. Outside of Iraq, we're going to be watching the float. Of you appear to have lost faith. We know Iraq will thrive if there are no full-blown wars, and even then the oil revenue would continue to go up. No one is giving up on Iraq. Since Iraq is removing the zeros in country, then giving its citizens new currency at an increased rate, greater than $1, will they remove the zeros out of country, for us, before we can exchange? Will our 25k notes become the equivalent of the new 25 dinar note, then get its new value from Forex, or will we get the Forex value for the entire 25k note? We will get the Forex rate for the entire 25k note. Emo. Is it necessary for Iraq to publish the rate in the budget before we make appointments? Mark Z. I do not think it's necessary. I believe they will try to keep the rate private as long as possible, like what they did with Kuwait. Why is Sudani putting thousands of new ATM machines all over Iraq right now? If they have a real effective exchange rate like al-Sudani said, that the dinar is going to be stronger than the dollar, the parallel market goes away. Obviously, the stronger the currency is, the cheaper it is for Iraq to do what they need to do. It's a no-brainer. It's that simple. Some of you appear to have lost faith. We know Iraq will thrive if there are no full-blown wars, and even then the oil revenue would continue to go up. No one is giving up on Iraq. Today, Saturday, Khalid al-Sarraj, a member of the Al-Fatah alliance, considered the statements of the new American ambassador to Baghdad a serious threat to Iraq. Al-Sarraj said in a statement to the Al-Maloma agency, Iraq rejects any threat, whether from the American occupation or from its ambassador, who adopts inflammatory and malicious ideas against the Popular Mobilization Forces, which represents a safety valve for the Iraqi people. He added, there must be official positions from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and political forces condemning these statements that still target Iraqi national security, noting that the American occupation continues to violate the sovereignty and stability of Iraq. He explained that the ambassador dared to mention security and the economy in order to brandish them as a pressure card on the political parties that stand with the Popular Mobilization Forces, noting that not responding to these statements is tantamount to giving them the green light. Tracy Jacobson, U.S. President Joe Biden's nominee for the position of the new U.S. ambassador to Iraq, attended a hearing before the U.S. Senate Foreign Relations Committee and presented her expected work plans in Baghdad. I saw that Iraq has holidays coming up. Would this slow them down releasing the rates? Mark Z. Every time we have looked in the past, we saw Kuwait revalued during Ramadan. Iraq revalued in the early 70s during a holiday. I wouldn't be too worried about those things. Withdrawing has become easier. Al Rafadain begins deploying ATM machines in institutions and malls. Quote, Al Rafadain Bank begins deploying ATM machines in its main branches, and then institutions, commercial areas, and malls, respectively, in implementation of its strategic objectives. Rafadain Bank begins deploying ATM machines in its main branches.